Hello everyone and welcome to another UConn UPDC construction project update. My name is Lou Gett and today is June 7th, 2019. We are on the new Athletic District Development Project. This will be our second video of the series and we'll be taking you through progress since our last update.
Before we get started, I want to step back 3 days earlier, June 4th, the existing field, and this will be the last shot ever taken the way it looks. In 3 days' time, the field has already started to be removed, and you'll see that as we begin our flyovers. Let's begin our update with an overview. Baseball field we're on top of right now, over by Frida's left-hand side home plate in the press box. To the right, the performance center where the light soil is. We've got a working platform in through there. As we pass over the road, that's the section where we change over to our new soccer field right in through here. Jim Calhoun Way extension stays through there. Softball to the right gets relocated. As I said in my preliminary, the baseball field is no longer here. We're now going to talk utilities. Right across from Putnam, this pole, this is the location where the power comes down off this pole into the ground. So I want to describe the effort that it's going to take to get this new one circuit up to feed the building. We've had the high voltage contractor working several weeks in this area, pulling all new cable up the road. There's their vehicle right here at this section. So there were some existing manholes, and that's where they're working in right in through here, and some new manholes up more towards Jim Calhoun Way intersection. And during the process of running the new conduits up in through this area, we were able to get a new road surface when we finished this off. We also picked up some new landscaping in this area recently. We've changed the parking lot also, new sidewalks. And here's one of the 3 switches that you see right here on the left-hand side before D lot as we come all the way up into the intersection right through here. And at the intersection, this is where we picked up our fire main for our fire protection service and also our water service, and the electrical duct banks continued right down into this section right in through here. Some of the electric turned to the left-hand side. There's our 3rd switch you see down in this area right through here. And lastly, down to Hilltop Apartments. This area here is our Seward lift station. We put another tank in here for the future ice rink. And this is how far we had to travel for our sewer tie-in down in through here. As we get over to Jim Calhoun Way extension in through here, there was some new storm drainage in this area. And again, once we were completed with the utilities in this section, we were able to repave it right in through here. Now, as for progress as the job is going, we look right down in, we picked the sewer main up right in through this section underneath the road, and they're in the process. One of the reasons why they are cutting the topsoil here is the new sewer line runs right over through this area to the new performance center just in front of us. We're going to now move our flyover a little lower to provide a little more details on the progress. So again, this area here, this is the press box, home plate. We're going to show you the progress we've made on the first base dugout, where you see right in through here, the retaining wall that slides back as the wall. This is a chain link fence down into this section. It's like 19 feet 4 inches, close to 20 feet from the corner to where the foul line pole will be here. They're finishing the last corner of the retaining wall through there. As we spin around just about where that black pipe in the ground is right through there, that is just about dead center through second base, center field. The bullpen in this section right in through here. As we over the left-hand side, our Geo Piles, we have a nice update we're going to take you through. They're providing the stability for the soils for the building. We're coming this section, our north quarter to the right, our end of our storm drainage system that passes in through here. In this utility section, as we mentioned, 1 layer at a time deep. We're getting ready to start the telecommunications and electric duct banks in through here. And finally, as we cross over, we were able, as I described earlier, to get started on our baseball field demolition And very shortly, right down through the middle of this cut, will be our new sewer line. And that's great because we've got some sewage that we are pumping right now temporarily, It'll be great to get rid of that. And finally, we're going to take your boots onto the ground, this section over here, show you some old stumps that we found buried over here. It's great that we were able to remove those. And there's our tie-in, as we mentioned, to Jim Calhoun Way Extension.
Boots on the ground. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me through the compressor noises here at Freitas. I love to do this. Walking through the grandstands. Press box in this area right over in through here. First base dugouts down in through here. We've got some of the footing started for our wing wall going back. We talked about that in the overhead through here. Huge footings in this area right in through here. Our wing wall, we can see the blast area was down through here. We can see the pea stone over the fabric, the filter fabric, over the rock that was blasted. That's how our sub base is made in through here. I say this all the time. What a great opportunity, possibly never to be seen again. Here we are, right field, first base dugout, the beginnings, the footings right through here. This is where our section of stairs will be entering into the dugout. There's another wall that comes out in through here. This is for the low area right in through here. Walking down right field line, our retaining wall right here picks back up in this section, and it goes to show, you can see our higher grade through here, the reason for the retaining wall. The tie in between here and there is a chain link fence. Look at how low the grade travels back in through there. Hence no need for a retaining wall in through here. Here we are in the corner, right field corner, right through here. Good chance to see the size of the retaining wall footing. Notice on the backfill side how much bigger the retaining wall is in through here. We're going to pan back around. Notice how the top of the wall changes as it matches the slope on the woods up in through here. You can see the top of the wall comes in. It gets a little higher over into the corner, over and through this area. Remember center field through here. And finally through center field, where we started here. So we're actually where the bullpen steps back in this area right in here. Pitcher catchers work out, warm up in this section right through there. And that's the beginning and end of the retaining wall. And a quick update on our sediment pond. We talked about this in our first video. What an awesome job it's doing, exactly what it's doing. See all the fines, all the sediment that's settled down in through here? That's exactly how it's supposed to work. So when the water comes up higher and travels to the drainage system, it is clean. And it's been doing a great job.
I now want to give you a brief description of our Geo Piles that are being presently installed in the building. 2,500 plus to support the structure of the building. And here you see the drive pin here. It comes up a little bit, goes down to its designed elevation, some grout comes in, and then it's right in the end in here, then it's compacted. It's pounded down over the top, comes up a little bit higher, a little bit more concrete is in there. Then as it comes back down, it's pounded right in through there and forms these mushroom balls, each one on top of the other, that'll eventually sit underneath the structural points of the building and will give it its support.
Here we are, boots on the ground on the sanitary tie-in. We talked about it in the overhead. Jim Calhoun Way. It's right down in through here. Then it goes down into the lift station way in the beginning. Old property. You never know what you're going to find. Look at these old trees we found, more or less petrified. This away area back in here, a dumping ground in the past. We're moving them out of the way, installing our pipe. Very nice.
Again, today is June 7th, 2019, and we thank you for your interest in our university project. Remember to subscribe to our UPDC YouTube channel. At the bottom in red here, a click on the subscribe, a second click on the bell right next to it. Now you'll receive an automatic email every time we add a video to this site. We thank you for your interest in our university projects. Have a great day.